Wait, picture this. It's early summer in Ain Sokhna. Wednesday morning, the air's crisp, you can smell the sea, hear the waves, maybe some kids laughing way off somewhere, just peaceful.
The perfect holiday setting.
Exactly. Sham El Nessim holiday vibes. And inside this beautiful chalet, there's a little boy, Youssef. He's 6, and his birthday is just days away. He's absolutely buzzing.
Pure joy.
Totally. His mom's there, and Rasha, the family's helper. They're getting the place ready, cleaning supplies, sea breeze, just normal domestic stuff.
Completely calm. No idea what's looming just outside.
None at all. Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're here to unpack these complex stories, figure out what really matters.
And today, we're diving deep into a case that just shattered that peace, turned a holiday celebration into, well, a nightmare.
It really did.
And this isn't just about the crime itself, is it? It's about this stark contrast.
Oh, yeah.
You've got this family, Engineer Allah's family, working hard, building this aspirational life focused on safety. Yeah. And then you have this other person, Ibrahim Sobhi, just spiraling downwards into desperation. And their paths cross in the one place meant to be safe.
It's chilling. We need to look at how this happened, who these people were, and the questions. The really tough questions left behind.
Anyway.
So let's start with that family. Engineer Alaa spent over 15 years building a good life, him and his wife.
A respectable life.
Yeah. They had 3 kids. Youssef was the youngest, just 6. Sounds like a really energetic kid, super close to his dad.
And Engineer Allah worked hard for them, really dedicated to giving them the best, making sure they felt secure.
Yeah, that security piece seems key.
Oh, absolutely. And look at where they chose to buy. Ain Sokhna. Beautiful coast, popular spot.
Right.
But in 2008, Engineer Allah buys the chalet in a new tourist village. And the big selling point, high security. Amenities too, sure, but the security was crucial. He pictured it as this safe summer haven for his kids.
That detail.
Yeah.
Wow. It becomes so important later.
Painfully so.
And they had a routine, right? Weekend trips. It's not far from Cairo, so it was easy for them.
Made sense. A regular escape.
And Rasha, the helper, she was basically part of the family. Been with them since Youssef was born.
Yeah, deeply integrated. And her bond with Youssef sounds really special. She was actually, getting ready for his birthday party, planning decorations.
The birthday. It was Youssef's wish, wasn't it? To have his party at the chalet.
Yeah, and it lined up perfectly with the Sham El Nessim holiday, a double celebration planned.
But his dad, Engineer Alaa, he couldn't get away from work right at the start.
Right, that's a key logistical point. So how did they sort that out?
Well, the mom suggested a compromise. She, Youssef, and Rasha would go up on Wednesday morning, get the chalet cleaned, prepped, decorated.
Lay the groundwork.
Exactly. And then Engineer Alaa would drive down Thursday evening, join them for the main event, the birthday itself.
Okay. And the older kids?
They stayed in Cairo for school stuff. So it was just the 3 of them heading out first.
Got it.
So Wednesday, 11:03 a.m. they arrive. Youssef, naturally, probably shot straight off towards the beach.
Full of energy.
Totally. While his mom and Rasha started cleaning. And the resort, it was quiet.
Yeah.
Really quiet. Start of the season.
Almost empty, you said.
Yeah. Like their own private paradise.
That detail. The emptiness. It's about to collide with something else entirely. A very different story.
Right. Because while Youssef's playing, totally oblivious.
Yeah.
Somewhere else, not far away, things are taking a much darker turn.
Let's shift there.
Okay, same Wednesday. But later, around 5:00 p.m., opposite the village, there's this coffee shop. And sitting there, drinking tea, lost in thought, is Ibrahim Sobhi. He's 23.
Our second main character. And his story. It's a stark contrast, like you said, a downward spiral.
Tell us about him.
Well, he's from Alaa al-Kubra, went to agriculture college, but dropped out after just, 2 months?
2 months. Why?
Convinced it was useless, his family objected, pleaded with him, but he wouldn't listen. Then he tried learning a trade, couldn't stick with it, tried various jobs, kept getting fired.
Just couldn't hold anything down.
Exactly. Failure after failure. And that led somewhere darker.
Addiction.
Yeah. He developed a drug addiction. And that addiction created this desperate, overwhelming need for money. It just consumed him.
Became his only focus.
Pretty much. He tried working the summer season at resorts, common thing to do. Found a cleaning job in a restaurant near Ain Sokhna.
But it wasn't enough?
Nowhere near enough. Not for his addiction. The pay was minimal.
So that frustration, it starts to build.
And it twists into resentment. He's seeing these families driving nice cars, staying in these expensive chalets.
Like Engineer Alaa's family.
Precisely. And he starts to envy them. deeply, sees their wealth as something he's entitled to, maybe? Or just something he desperately lacked?
And then something happens. A catalyst.
Seems like it. A friend mentioned the specific resort the one engineer Alaa chose, mentioned how expensive it was, only owners, no renters, and crucially, that these wealthy owners often left valuables behind, trusting the resort's security.
Oh, wow. That plants the seed.
Exactly. Suddenly, Ibrahim sees a potential solution. If he can get into one of those secure chalets, he can steal something valuable, sell it, get the cash he needs.
So he starts watching the place, notices many chalets are empty a lot of the time.
Right. But the big hurdle remains. That high security. How does he get past the fence, the guards?
Yeah, how does someone like that, driven by addiction, plan something like that? Does he?
Well, it seems he did put some thought into it in his own way. He watched the fence, found a specific spot where he thought he could jump over, maybe hidden by something.
Okay.
And he studied the guards' routines, shift changes, blind spots, tried to figure out the patterns.
So calculating in a desperate sort of way.
You could say that.
Yeah.
And then he decided to bring a knife.
A knife?
Claimed later it was for self-defense. But, I mean, in his state, his mind's clouded by drugs. Could he really grasp what carrying a knife might lead to? The consequences? Probably not.
Just focused on the goal.
Yeah.
Get in, get money.
Seems like it.
So, back to that Wednesday, 5:00 p.m. Ibrahim makes his move. He gets over the fence somehow. He's inside the village, knife in his pocket, looking for an empty chalet.
The tension. You can just feel it building. His first try doesn't work out, though.
Right, tell me about that.
He approaches a chalet he thinks is empty, but then two women appear on a balcony. Call out to him, "Who are you looking for?"
So he has to think fast?
Yeah, makes up a story, restaurant delivery guy, and just bolts. Scared off that time.
But he doesn't give up. The desperation is too strong.
Exactly. He keeps looking, finds another chalet. This one looks really empty. Quiet, dark, looks promising to him.
He heads for the door?
He does. And this one, this is engineer Alaa's chalet.
Oh, God.
And Ibrahim has no idea, obviously. He thinks it's empty. But upstairs...
The mother and Rasha are finishing up.
And downstairs,
I'll tell you.
playing alone, is 6-year-old Youssef.
Unbelievable. Ibrahim tries the door.
And it's not locked.
Not locked.
No. And as he pushes it open, expecting an empty room, the door is open from the inside. By Youssef.
Oh, no. A little boy.
Just standing there. Ibrahim sees him. Total shock on both sides, you have to imagine. But Ibrahim reacts instantly. Maybe he panics, thinks the boy will scream.
He attacks him.
Immediately with the knife.
How bad was it?
It's horrific. Youssef was stabbed 15 times.
15 times. A 6-year-old.
Unimaginable violence.
And Rasha, she hears something.
She hears Youssef screams, rushes downstairs, sees what's happening, and just reacts, tries to protect Youssef, puts herself in harm's way.
Brave.
Incredibly brave, but Ibrahim turns the knife on her.
He stabs her too.
Yes, 6 times. She collapses, gravely wounded, loses consciousness right there.
And the mother. Where is she?
She's coming down the stairs right then, sees this absolute horror scene below her.
What does she do?
She screams, a terrible scream, and then just pure survival instinct kicks in.
Yeah.
She jumps from the balcony.
To escape?
Yeah, jumps down and runs out into the streets, screaming for help, trying to get away, raise the alarm.
Does Ibrahim follow her?
He does. He chases her out, knife still in his hand. Can you imagine that scene? Running for your life through this supposedly safe resort.
It's terrifying. Do people see, hear?
Yes, her screams finally attract attention. Neighbors start coming out, see what's happening, start gathering to help her.
And the security. Where are they during all this?
That's the thing. Nowhere. No guards in sight during the attack. The chase, the screams, just absent. The promised security completely failed.
Unbelievable. So the neighbors gathering?
Uh-huh.
That scares Ibrahim off.
It seems so. Faced with a growing group of people, he stops chasing the mother. He retreats, runs back into the chalet.
Into the crime scene.
Yes, and locks the door from the inside.
Locks himself in with what he's done.
Exactly.
So the neighbors, they call security now.
Immediately. Security finally arrives. They have to get into the locked chalet.
And when they do?
It's devastating. They find Youssef gone.
Yeah.
And Rasha, unconscious, barely alive beside him.
It's just horrific.
Yeah.
Youssef is taken.
To the morgue. Rasha is rushed to the hospital intensive care, fighting for her life.
And engineer Alaa.
Yeah.
Someone has to tell him.
Yeah. He gets that call. The worst call imaginable. Races to Ain Sokhna, completely shattered, trying to process it. His son, whose birthday was days away, is dead. His wife is in the hospital. Rasha's condition is critical.
All because one man needed drug money.
And decided to rob a chalet and found it wasn't empty.
What happened to Ibrahim?
He was arrested, obviously, taken into custody from the chalet, and during questioning, this is deeply disturbing, he reportedly showed no real understanding of what he'd done.
No remorse for killing a child.
Apparently not. Couldn't grasp the gravity. His focus was still just theft. The money, the drugs, couldn't connect his actions to the consequences. He was eventually sentenced to death.
So when we step back from the sheer horror, what does this deep dive really force us to look at?
Well, beyond the individual tragedy, it throws a harsh light on that security issue, doesn't it?
Absolutely. It's unavoidable.
The resort sold itself on safety. High security, that was the promise engineer Alaa bought into.
Yeah.
But when it actually mattered, when screams were heard, when a woman was being chased by a man with a knife, nothing, no guards. Security wasn't just absent, it was non-existent in that critical moment.
It highlights a massive failure. Security isn't just a gate at the front.
Exactly. It has to be about protecting the people inside.
Yeah.
Active presence, monitoring, response, not just the appearance of safety. That failed completely here.
This whole story, it just leaves you reeling. A day meant for joy, twisted into the absolute worst kind of sorrow.
It's profoundly heartbreaking. A family's dreams, a little boy's life, a helper's incredible bravery, all destroyed by one person's desperate act.
And amplified, you could argue, by that security lapse.
Absolutely. That contrast we talked about earlier, engineer Alaa carefully planning for safety, Ibrahim recklessly driven by need. It's tragic. It shows how quickly peace can vanish.
And it really exposes that idea of security theater, doesn't it?
That's a great way to put it. High walls, fancy gates. They create an illusion of safety. But if there's no substance behind it, no real protection when things go wrong, it's just theater. And a dangerous one.
So, as people listening think about this, what's the main thing that resonates? What should stick with them?
I think it's that fragility. Youssef's story, his birthday that never happened. It's a brutal reminder that even places designed to feel completely safe can be vulnerable, especially when systemic failures, like the lack of real security, collide with someone's personal desperation.
It makes you question things.
It does. It forces you to think about fate versus choices, actions and inactions, and how thin that veil of safety can sometimes be, even when you've paid a premium for it.